I hadn't until I just had a shower then and got
dirty bitch.
changed.
I'm going to have a bath and then I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to spend ages in there.
2 days left.
Yeah, I'm going to join you.
Tomorrow? What we got? Tomorrow and Friday?
Yeah.
Just
We have a
tomorrow.
early night tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in there, I need him to give me a belt.
Yeah, but I didn't say
Are you the one in the bedroom?
thanks for the chat like this. No, I would never ever think that you would say anything bad behind my back. You know,
Okay.
I've never had nothing bad to say about you. You went Josie.
Sammy Pepper is like amazing in his flipping out there. What's he like?
What do you mean?
Well, the thing is, like you said, you know, him saying, you know, I'm two-faced or whatever, suddenly brings up loads of scenarios, and then when you know it's not like that, do you know what I mean, dude?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, I would say, like, you going around insulting people or calling them stuff or being nasty behind the back or whatever is one thing. I think it's a totally different thing when it's, you know what I mean? It's like for you to call someone that as a person when, like, dude, like I said, I've been here all this time. You know if I was that type of person, and like I wouldn't have been kept in 4 times. You know what I mean? If the public would have seen it, like that's what I was like. And that was the most difficult thing with me with like Ben was it was times, you know, we'd go to a hut in the evening and he would want to chat about stuff and I wouldn't want to, and I would say to him, Ben, I don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't want to.
Like thing I went and said, oh, fucking call an orange face or whatever. Like this was actually a serious conversation where. Like he bring it up and like seriously meant it, you know, and that's what I was like, fucking hell, babe, like that's well out of order. But you don't say things like that, like fuck me. Josie doesn't actually know if I'm does she? No, she doesn't ask, and I didn't say anything for all this time because I thought I had 2 options. I thought I would tell her.
Confrontations, but I never have been in this house. Even if it was nominating tomorrow, I still would have had to stand my ground on the makeup, stand my ground. I still would have said to you last night, it's a bit uncalled for to bring up that situation. I would have done those things regardless, because whenever there's been like anyone touching my things, I've gone off on one, anything like that. But
you got to remember though that was part of a task.
Yeah,
that was something that he was doing, and I knew about it, but it was all part of the crack. It wasn't like him wanting to be vindictive towards you. It was something he said he was going to do before he even came in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I know that now, but it was just when I was upset and I said, got 5 minutes to look for the makeup, the only one that come out to help me was Josie. And when I felt I had more friends there that would have, like I said, if it were you and your Bibles, sod it, if it was a task on BB11, I would have gone and got you your Bibles or said, I wouldn't have lay out here with everyone laughing and going, I wonder who's got him, I wouldn't have done that.
You just put Dave's the Bible in the same category as your
I don't know, my Bible's are not as important as your wigs.
Personal to like one of my friends, if they were upset and everyone were laughing, and you were going around the house looking for them, there's no way I could have watched you looking. I would have said, listen, it's a secret task, but I know where they are.
I didn't know where they were anyway. I wouldn't knew where they were. We didn't know where they were.
No one knew where they were.
But everyone knew Sam.
But like we knew, didn't we, Jay, that there was something that he'd been asked to do.
All you had to say is, listen, you'll get him back. Don't worry about it. It's a secret task. And then I would have been fine with it. But everyone was like, what are you going to do? You all right? You all right, Corinne, without your makeup? Are you going to have a good day without makeup? I can't do without that. I can't take it. And that's it, and that's why I've had a crap couple of days.
I don't think I'll be like that now until the end, though. I think it'll be
I think you'll have a good time. It's just have a blast, isn't it?
It's just constant comments. I don't give comments out to anyone or do anything. I don't give what I can't take. I never have, you know. Treat other people how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
And that's what I do.
Here.
If people want to treat me like shit, I'm not going to turn around and treat them like shit just because they're treating me like shit. If they don't like me, they don't like me. You know, I just stay away from them. That's why me and John have never got on. I've never had nothing bad to say about him, apart from the one time we had an argument in the diary room. But I've just stayed away from him for 2 months. I find him very rude and very arrogant. And, you know, and maybe a lot of people do, and that's why Bucket didn't go over his head, because people didn't step up to the mark. Because, obviously, why didn't he get a bucket over his head? He couldn't use me for that, because, you know, I had a problem with him, and from when we've had the argument, he changed and he was a better person, and I said that to him. But just lately, it's just been a lot of arguments and just thrown my way, and I can't, you know, I'm not coming here to bloody take on World War bloody 3. if there is a World War III, whatever the saying is. And just seeing Ben today made me realise, God, I've had such a good time and such a mint life, met some brilliant people, and it's just like the past, you know, couple of weeks have just not been as enjoyable.
You got a couple more days, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where's your pouch gone?
There. You just seen him come out with the batteries.
Oh, they got them on there.
Yeah, that was all meant to be a bit of fun, that whole thing with your makeup and wigs.
Yeah.
And it was already something that was like, said was going to happen. And like, okay, it may have been taken too far, or it may have been that like people weren't as sensitive as they should have been, maybe because, you know, you're not like their, you know, maybe their best mates in the house or whatever. You know how sometimes that stuff goes. But you know, like for me, it was just like a bit of fun. I wasn't involved in it as involved in it. Sammy just told me he was going to do it, and like we were joking around about how it was going to work out and whatever. But like, you know, I knew it was part of like the task that he was doing, and I thought it would, you know, same as most people probably would have thought, it would just be a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, not wanting you to get upset or. Like, I knew you'd get, you know, angry with him at one point, and I knew you'd flipping pop a little bit.
Yeah.
But, like, that'd be the same when, you know, I mean, if someone took my stuff, after a while, I'd get flipping annoyed with it, you know?
I just felt like it was, and then, like, with that board game, I hated that board game, and, like, as soon as it come round and I got second, like, to fake person, you know,
Yeah.
and it was just the way I, like, when John was like, I can't wait for my go, I know he's going to be up there first on the fake board and all this, and, you know, and then it constantly went on about the board doesn't lie, the board doesn't lie, and no one would have wanted to be up there fake. Yeah, I got second fake person,
Yeah, I know.
and, you know, and I didn't want to make a big fuss about that, but of course it hurt me. Who the hell wants to get that on there? But I couldn't let it show that it hurt me. And then for the hours were going on, the board don't lie. Well, now we know what people really think of you in this house, and it just makes me think like, God, I felt like most people in
But
here.
you know I wouldn't be like that with you
though,
though, Corin. When I was saying all that stuff, it was just to do with Sammy and goofing around with Andrew and stuff. I would never, like, I wouldn't have put you down as like, you know, second in the fake thing or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's why I just laughed it off with the fake.
I put you down as my number one for trustworthy. Like, if I could confide in anyone in you, you know, it would be you. I know whatever I said to you would be taken, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seriously, and wouldn't be sort of dished out.
Yeah.
And
I don't think anything.
You know, I put you up there for like number 4 or something for entertaining, and you know what I mean. After like you know, I mean,
it was just like I thought, oh, you know,
it's just a crap few days, isn't it?
But why?
I've had days like that.
But why am I getting all this now? Like, why?
I don't know.
You know, people.
Obviously, obviously people are thinking, you know, maybe for John it's like we're leaving and he just doesn't care now what he says and whatever. And obviously him and Sammy are quite close. And do you know what I mean?
Just can't.
The whole thing is.
They're trying to get to you. And I'm the sort of person that fights for something like that, but that wouldn't happen on that. Yeah, because there'd be no reason to. There'd be no reason to. You're not going to do a task, you know, in your flat, are you? So those sort of things would matter. Yeah.
Weekly shopping budget.
So that's where that series comes to an end now. But I know for a fact that I was pretty friends with you on the outside. I know that for a fact. Whether or not you can be friends with me or not, I don't know. But
I could definitely be friends with you, John. I just wonder.
In here, I've had problems with you because of what's happening, like the way you throw your tantrums and like you do certain things and like you do certain like things that fuck me off. But I know in the outside world those things could be irrelevant and they wouldn't matter because we wouldn't be thrown in those situations.
No, exactly.
So, but I'm trying not to realise that. Sometimes I wish that, when I was speaking to Rachel just then, I wish that I didn't know shit about the outside world. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Like, when he said it, like, when Benny said something about Nathan, I was like, yeah, I sort of picked up on that. I don't know if he was joking or not, but I sort of did pick up on the fact that it makes me feel like, I don't know, maybe I've said something that cut it off, because I know I said, like me and you are the same views and that, but we have like he's a real ladies man, he loves his women a bit, whereas I'm not. So